for us, going to the golf course was you had to do that when you fully advanced, like know how to mark your ball, take in all the basics and perform them in a way that is required. Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking you this question, because here I was involved with the First Tee program, and we get a big group of kids, but they divided up. We usually start with etiquette of the game, like rules and regulations. Were you guys doing that also? How many times was she spending on rules and regulations of the golf lessons?
Yeah, so at first she would give you a book, the golf rule book, and then she would tell you for a week, go learn this and this, give you specific parts to go through, and then when you guys meet, she's gonna ask you what did you learn, and then she would elaborate more on them the following Saturday, because we weren't meeting every day. So after Saturday, after you guys have had your lunch, she would provide the lunch actually, and so after the lunch, you take another 30 minutes. She would ask you some questions, and if you're not going accordingly, she will tell you this is what you're supposed to do. And just to name a few things, rules like marking a ball, being a sportsmanship, having that quality, she would see it. And when she's giving you lessons, there are some things that she will touch on and expect you to respond accordingly to the rules. So that was one of the ways she was teaching us that. Yeah.
Okay, now, what I wanted you to take me step by step, how the lesson was divided. You say you start with the short game, then after short game you go to, after putting you go to chipping, right?
Yeah.
Then after chipping, what was next?
Go to the driving range and hit your long irons first. And then after you hit those long irons, if she sees a problem on it, she won't move to the next club until she sees some progress on. Let's say if you're using a 7 iron, if you're not connecting the ball the way she's teaching you, then you guys are gonna take so much time on there before you move to the driver or the woods. Yeah.
Okay, so the program starts at 9 and finish at 2.
Right.
Now, was everything focused on just drills, or during you have time to go play on the course on Saturday?
As I said, so after she sees an improvement in the students she was teaching, there were a couple of them who are told, "Oh, you are now ready for moving to the next level." So from training on the range, you advance to. First of all, we start with 4 holes. Go for 4 holes and bring the scores so she can have a look at them. You're competing amongst yourself by then. So the very first 4 holes, she will walk with you and see how you guys are doing, if you're ready or not. And then if you have done it well, she would next Saturday, she'll give you a scorecard, take your scores down there, do a 9 holes, and then bring them in. So that was the step that she would take every now and then, and she's still doing it right now. So.
Okay. So can you give me an idea how many kids were in your group in that program?
We were 30 of us.
30?
Yeah, when we started, we were 30 of us. But as time went by, some had to quit. People went their various ways. So, yeah.
So you started with 30 kids from the elementary school?
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and as the time go by, the number went down to what?
There was a time we got to 20, 15-ish, and she had to recruit other students as well. I believe at the moment we have around 50 new ones. So the ones who are taken in, who are my age mates, have advanced to another level, and she's bringing up some more golfers. So yeah.
Okay. Now, was this just the girls or boys and girls?
It was a best girls program. None of the boys were involved in it. Yeah.
Okay. It was just a girls program.
Right.
Okay. So we're getting close to our first part of this section, which is the focus on your life and training in Nairobi. How long were you involved with this program before you decided to go to America?
I was involved with this program for 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah. Right.
So for 7 years, you trained every day, every Saturday, sometimes Sunday with the Rose, mm-hmm. And now you're getting better. Rose decided that it was time for you to go to the next level, right?
Right.
And that next level was to introduce you to come to study in America, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna focus on your life in Nairobi, and then our next program, our next second part of this interview will be based on you traveling from Nairobi to come to America, and then we will elaborate on your life and training and stay in America. Okay?
Great. That'll be great.
That'll be great. Okay, so we're gonna take a minute break to before we start the second part of this program. Radio listeners, Seku Radio, this was a first part interview of SERAH Khanyereri, a golfer from Nairobi. The first part was based in her life in Nairobi. The second part will be her traveling from Nairobi to U.S. to study and play golf.